Hello, my name is Marko Bajc, and I will be talking about interlaboratory comparison of microsatellite data as used in the Lifegenmon project. Forest genetic monitoring in Lifegenmon is based on analysis of microsatellite markers. The observed allele size in fragment analysis of microsatellite markers depends on many different factors, from chemicals used through detection platforms and human factor. Thus making direct comparison of results of microsatellite analysis between different laboratories very difficult without adjustment of raw data. For that purpose, laboratories participating in Lifegenmon performed an interlaboratory comparison. Objectives of the interlaboratory comparison included to directly assess the differences in allele sizes between laboratories, devise a set of rules allowing interlaboratory comparison of results, and to assess the technical suitability of tested microsatellite markers for the forest genetic monitoring purposes. Materials and methods. All three laboratories analyzed the same 60 samples, 30 for European beech and 30 for silver fir. Tests were performed first in 2016 and then repeated in 2019 with a mix of samples from 2016 and new ones. All three laboratories had to perform all stages of laboratory analysis, from sample preparation all the way through to primary analysis. The genotype data was then compared, and from that comparison, pairwise allele size difference tables were prepared. Results? Out of 24 tested markers, 22 were technically suitable for routine genetic analysis, including forest genetic monitoring, and easily comparable between laboratories due to their constant observed interlaboratory allele size difference across their allelic range. This is an example of tables with such interlaboratory size differences. Two of the markers for the fir that were tested were found unsuitable because they were either too difficult to interpret or exhibited variable allele size difference between laboratories. What we observed is that allele size differences between laboratories depend on a very complex set of factors, not just fluorophores and detection platforms, but also fragment size itself and also undetermined marker-specific effects. So, no extrapolation of results to new untested markers is possible. Every marker has to be tested to determine the exact allele size difference between laboratories. Because of that, if we wanted to implement genetic monitoring on a larger scale involving more laboratories, analyzing thousands and thousands of samples, it would be advisable to use allelic ladders instead. Interlaboratory comparison is not necessary for the establishment of genetic monitoring system itself. However, it is required if microsatellite-based genetic monitoring is applied across spatial scales or across the species natural range by different laboratories. Thank you for your attention.